We did our own study and we did some engine testing and realized that the best amount of additive is about 5 times the U.S. government requirement. Top tier is a little less than 3 times. So we went ahead and settled on that 5 times figure, and that's how much we additize our gasoline. And when we did that, that increase in quality qualified it to be Kirkland Signature, because Costco only sells quality items.
Yes. So I know there's a lot of questions around ethanol, and why do we have that in our gasoline?
That's a great question. We receive that question very commonly. It's the government requirement. In 2005, the federal government passed the Renewable Fuel Standard and increased it in 2007. So the EPA sets how much ethanol has to be in the fuel supply each year, and right now it's currently at about 10%. So virtually all the gasoline sold in the United States has 10% ethanol, and so it's not a Costco business decision.
Okay. Thanks for answering that. So how do I know I'm getting a full tank of gas when I get my gas at Costco?
It is kind of a trust purchase, but a gas pump has a very precise meter, and the government's divisions of weights and measures monitor that and make sure that nobody's being cheated. We go beyond that at Costco. We calibrate all our meters twice annually to make sure that they're as close to exactly on as possible. And so to be legal in the United States, you have to be within 3 tablespoons per 5 gallons. So they're very, very precise.
Okay, that's good to know. So does Costco's low price mean that the fuel is lower quality?
Again, it's a trust purchase, and that's one of the reasons why we added the extra additives and made the Kirkland Signature gasoline. But no, we get as good or better gasoline at Costco quality-wise. And then last year, for the 5th time in a row, we won the Gas Buddy Low Price Award in the United States, on average saving our members 19 cents per gallon. So both low price and high quality equals Costco value.
So what are the benefits of getting your gas at Costco?
Well, first and foremost, quality.
Okay.
You only want to buy quality products for your vehicle and get the most out of the car and the best mileage and whatnot. So you're getting the best quality by going to Costco. And you get the lowest possible price. So it's really a big win-win, and we think we have the best fuel offering of anyone.
And so if a member shopped at Costco and got their gas when they were there all year long, how long do you think, what would be an average savings for them?
Well, if you save 20 cents a gallon over the station that you're currently shopping at, which is the average Gas Buddy determined, then and you bought gas about 50 times a year, maybe a little less than once a week, then you're going to save about $3 a fill up, about a total of $150 per year.
Okay.
The more you use, the more you save.
Yes, great savings, and the quality is there, which I love.
Absolutely.
Yes. So we got a lot of great questions from our Facebook fans, so thank you so much for your questions. First question was on full grade, and Lance would like to know if there are any efforts to bring mid-grade unleaded gasoline to Costco stations.
Lance, that's a great question. Midgrade is an octane between regular and premium. And because Midgrade is the least popular brand and it's not specified in car owners' manuals, we decided to sell just regular and premium, because you can get premium for less than what most stations will sell Midgrade for anyway. So we just decided to go with the 2 grades.
So we got several questions on diesel from Jim and Adam. Jim wants to know if diesel will be in more of our gas stations in the future, and Adam specifically was looking in Michigan for diesel.
Jim and Adam, those are great questions. We're wrestling with those ourselves. We currently have 70 gas stations in the United States offering diesel. And currently we're looking at it on a site-by-site basis based on the individual market. And that's because not very many diesel passenger vehicles are being sold in the United States. Volkswagen was one of the manufacturers bringing the most vehicles to the U.S. market, and they suspended that when they had their emissions testing difficulties with the government. So we are watching that very carefully, and we'll roll it out depending on whether we can provide a value in diesel.
Okay, thanks for answering that. So Shelly likes to go to buy her gas at Costco, but she wants to wash her windows when she's there. So she was wondering if there's any squeegees at any of the Costco gas stations.
That's a very common question, Shelly. Thank you for asking it. We experimented with that many years ago, and because so many of our gas stations have lines, what we found is the people waiting didn't want to wait while other people washed their windows. So they would tell them that. And so to avoid strife and to get everybody through quickly, we decided that people could wash their windows at home.
Okay, yes, I appreciate that. So Raja wanted to find out if we're ever thinking about having the gas station open either really late at night or even 24 hours a day.
Well, we do open at 6 a.m. on Monday through Friday and 7 a.m. Saturday and Sunday to pick up morning traffic, especially on their way to work. So we do make some concessions to that. But the whole idea of having a gas station in a Costco parking lot is so our members can combine trips and visit the warehouse and buy gas at the same time. And that reduces miles, saves on emissions, saves mileage, and is convenient for our members. So we lose that, and we also increase our overhead if we're open at all times and try to serve everybody all around the clock. So we made the decision to close at night.
Well, I'd love to give shout out to our Facebook fans. We got a lot of great comments of people that liked Costco gas. So Mike said that Costco gas equals great value. Derek said, love Costco gas, best gas for the price, can't beat Costco gas anywhere.
Thank you, Derek.
Yeah, so thank you, Mike and Derek. And Bob said he would love to buy gas at Costco. He's in Flagstaff, Arizona, so there isn't currently a Costco gas station.
Right.
But as soon as there are, he will be there to purchase the gas there.
All right.
So I always like to end with some fun facts. So first fun fact is, how many countries have a Costco gas station?
Currently 9. We are taking our show around the world.
And so I heard we just opened, I know, in a couple countries for the gas.
Yes, Iceland and Mexico are the 2 latest, and both were very successful.
That's great. I bet Iceland was cold.
Iceland was very cold.
Because you were at the opening there.
I was indeed. Both were very successful. Members very, very enthusiastic about gas in both countries. Iceland was very cold. Mexico quite warm, but it doesn't matter what the temperature. People like a good buy on gasoline.
Yeah, that's great. So, what are some fun facts that you want to share with us today?
Well, one of the interesting things I learned some time ago is that the industry uses all parts of the dinosaur, so to speak. A barrel of gasoline or barrel of crude oil is 42 gallons. And after it goes through the refinery, it comes out 44 gallons of refined products. And that's because of cracking. They break the large hydrocarbon molecules into pieces, and it actually increases the volume. So we get 44 gallons out of a 42-gallon barrel.
You can't beat that.
No, it's very efficient.
So if any of our Facebook fans are interested in hearing more about or learning more about our Costco gas, how would they go about that?
They could go to Costco.com, search gasoline, and click on my picture, and there's frequently asked questions there. And you can also submit your own question at the website address that's printed there.
Okay, great. And I know that you are in the Costco Connection every quarter. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yes, I have a little column called Fueling Conversation where I try to go in depth on a topic that generates a lot of questions, and it's been very successful.
Okay, and you're being featured in the July Connection.
Yes, we're talking about dispenser meters and how accurate we are, just as you asked previously.
Great. So our Facebook fans can read that article then in July in the Connection?
Yes.
Great. Well, Tim, I really appreciate you joining us today. It's a pleasure to learn more about gas. I'm like a big fan of the Costco gas, so I'm glad that we were able to answer our Facebook fan questions as well. We will be back next week on Wednesday. That will be June 7th at 3 p.m. So we're going to be talking with Kim. She is our watch buyer, and she's going to talk about kind of the Costco collection of watches that we have. So it'll be a great Facebook Live. So see you then.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks.